welcome to part 3. This is our WeVideo tutorial. We're going to be adding audio or music to what we have here so far. So in part 1, you learned how to record a video within WeVideo by going over here and clicking record. And then once you had it down here in the video track, we cut it and we put something in between. We spread them out, put something in between. With mine, we put pictures of llamas. And then in part 2, we came in and we put some text. We made an intro. We added text over the video, and we put in an outro or credits, end credits. So for adding music, we're going to go up here to audio. And there's lots of different choices. There's free music, there's sound effects, and there's premium music. In your premium music, you can choose by, let's go here. I'm going to pick energetic, and you can listen to each one. So when you choose one, when you find one that you like, and I'm just randomly going to pick this last one. Right, I'm going to put that one in there. I just have to drag it down just like the videos, but I'm going to put it down here in the audio. Okay. Now here's the thing. If I play this all the way through and leave the audio all the way through, which I could, it's actually going to be a problem because then you're not going to hear me talk. So let me put it here and show you what I mean. We don't want that, right? So we need to be able to adjust the volume or get rid of it altogether. In your project, when you're talking, you're probably just going to want to get rid of it. So what you can do is we can cut it right where the credits end there, right before I start talking. Press the little scissors, make sure that it's the audio that's highlighted. Press the scissors, right? And then we want to get rid of all of this. So I can either press the trash can there, or I can drag it up here and get rid of it. So here's what it's going to sound like. And you're going to say, hey. Now that to me is a little bit weird. That ended really abruptly. So I'm going to show you a little trick. This is pretty cool. If I click on my audio again and drag it, I can add some of the music back into it. And then what I'm going to do is have it fade out. Up here, there's a blue line. You're going to click on where you want it to start fading. So maybe I'm going to have it fade before the end of the credits here. So I just added that by clicking. And then over here on this dot, I'm going to drag it down to the bottom. So that means that music's going to fade to nothing. So let's listen and see if that sounds a little better. And you're going to say, hey, it's time for us to learn how. That's a little better, not quite as abrupt. We can do the same thing with the outro in the opposite direction. Now, let's say I want to use the same music. So here it is. I'm going to drag it down here. But the great thing about all of the songs they have, no matter how long they are, the last bit of it fades off and it makes for a really great way to end. Now, I don't need the whole thing. I just want the end. So I'm going to drag this along here, cut it, get rid of a bunch of it until I have just the end. So there it is. That's where I want it to end with the end of my credits. It's still a little too long, so I can shorten it by dragging it across. And then I want it to gradually come in. I don't want it to be abrupt like it was when it stopped. So same thing, wherever I want it to be at full volume, I click there, and then I'm going to drag this down here so it fades in. Let's see what that sounds like. Hi, I have no plan. I'm just going to throw this in there. Have a great day. Hey, that's pretty good. All right, so now we have that. That's good. I'm going to show you one more thing for audio. When you are doing your project, let's say you're doing the commercial part of it, and you have scenery and things where you're not actually talking, you might want to have some music. Let's try this with the llamas. So with the llamas, I want some music because it's silent. So if I play this, I go from talking to nothing, and that's kind of awkward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some music behind that. Now, I don't want this big energetic music. How about some cheerful music? Something like that would be good. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag it down. Now, if it's red, it means there's these other ones blocking it. So I got to go to where it's yellow, and then I'm going to trim to fit, but then I'm going to get rid of a bunch of it. So I'm going to drag this over here so it starts with the llamas, and then drag this one over here so it stops with the llamas. So all of this is just what's going to have the music. We've got the llamas, the words llamas, and the llama music. So let's see what happens with this one. And you're going to say, hey. Let me tell you about llamas. All right, there we go. We now have audio, and we have text, and then we have our main content. And if we play it from beginning to end, it should feel really finished. I'm going to make one more tutorial to add a few extra things and show you how the rest of these tools work. But really, you could end it on this and you'd be good. It'll look great. Ready? And you're going to say, hey, it's time for us to learn how to do WeVideo. Hooray! All right. And then pick a subject. Pick something fun to talk about. I'm going to talk about llamas. Let me tell you about llamas. Blah, 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 llamas. Llamas are great. They're cute. They're fuzzy. And yay, llamas. There. The end. Now click stop. Hi, I have no plan. I'm just going to throw this in there. Have a great day. And now you have a finished video. Go play with this. Go have fun. I love WeVideo. See you next time.